All right, folks, sit down, shut up, and brace yourselves. The grand show is about to begin. We're in court today with Judge Van de Bee, the hero we all need but don't deserve. Case number JVB1076, a classic tale of irresponsibility and denial. Cue dramatic music.
Mr. Paul.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Good to see you back.
Good to see you.
So our first contestant today is Mr. Paul. He's back, folks. But this time he's not just here for the drama. He's got a whole new set of problems. His daughter, Kayla, who seems to be a stellar role model, is apparently in a bit of a pickle. Apparently they've been raising her kid, and now she's here asking for some child support. Spoiler alert, she's not exactly thrilled to help out.
Okay, all right. And the last time you were here, we were here for your daughter. You had both her children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who is this?
This is my youngest daughter, Kayla, and we have her kid now, so we're trying to somehow get some more income because she's not giving us really nothing. And we just...
You all are just that great of grandparents. Your children want to leave their children with you?
Yes, ma'am.
And here's where things get juicy. We get our first glimpse into the family drama. Kayla says her mother is jealous of her. Ah, yes, the timeless excuse for everything. Mom's jealous. Who's buying this? You decide.
Well, they did such a good job raising me, they might as well.
Excuse me, Miss Paul. Give me an opportunity to speak with your parents, and I promise you I will come over here to you, okay?
Got it.
Okay.
I think my mama always been jealous of me, honestly. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
Sounds like y'all need therapy court instead of support court.
Jealous of her?
That's what she said.
Is that why you went missing for a year and a half?
Missing?
I was taking care of business.
At 16?
Yes.
What kind of business at 16?
You know what? Let's
Anyway.
finish this business.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
With the
They all
child.
up in my business.
Well, you started it, but I'm going to continue it from here, okay? All right.
I believe
Mr.
she
and
don't
Mrs.
have
Paul.
any business since we have her child.
But wait, there's more. Apparently leaving a newborn baby with your parents every day is a mistake. No, seriously, Kayla says that. I mean, sure, people make mistakes, like forgetting to pay for your coffee, but leaving your baby with grandma and grandpa? That's a whole different level of oops.
What is he, 6 months now?
6 months, yeah.
Oh, it's a newborn.
Yeah.
Kayla's son is 6 months old. Not an oopsie anymore, honey. This baby is 6 months old and still being passed around like a forgotten Lunchable. But hey, we all make mistakes, right?
Yes.
You left your newborn baby with your parents?
Every day.
Well, I mean, people make mistakes. And
So
I'm trying to...
he's a mistake?
Wow.
You knew what you
Pretty
were
much.
doing.
If I could take it back, I would, honestly. But
If you could take what back?
Really?
everything that's happened over the last year and a half.
So you were pregnant within the last year and a half. Are you speaking about taking that back?
Yes, it was a mistake. People make mistakes all the time.
Our grandchild is not a mistake, okay?
I'm
You're
going
right.
to
I love
I'm
him.
going to act like you did
You
not
love
just say
him?
that.
Yes.
I'm going to act
Show
like
it.
you did not just say that.
Wow.
And we're going to move forward with what's going on today.
Okay.
The reality is that you have a 6-month-old baby boy who you passed off to your parents. Okay? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. They're here today because they want you to pay child support for your son.
Okay. In my defense,
Here's the real kicker. Kayla says her parents are the ones who should step up and support the child. That's right, folks. Grandparents raising kids, and yet she's somehow managed to avoid responsibility. I'm sure that's how every family's support system works.
they set up the baby shower and all of that. I never
What does
signed up
that
for any
mean?
of that. And
What?
at the baby shower, they let me know that if it was anything that I need, they would be there.
Right.
And I need
They-
them right now.
wait a
and
minute.
So they should be here.
Hold on.
Excuse
Let's
us?
rewind. Mrs. Paul, give me 1 minute, okay? Give me 1 minute. Let's rewind something. They threw you a baby shower and told you whatever you needed, they would be there to help, right? Not to, is that a yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
They said they would be there to help, not necessarily take parentage away from you for your child. You understand that, right?
I understand.
Judge Van de Bee is getting increasingly tired of this nonsense. And who can blame her? Grandparents are not your personal daycare, Kayla. You had a kid, now raise it.
They're grandparents. They're not parents.
Exactly.
Yes.
So don't you believe you should be financially supporting your baby boy while he's with your parents?
Hello.
I do, but at the same time,
But-
y'all doing it for Christy. Why can't you do it for me?
Well, and you think that's right?
That had nothing to do with that.
I mean, it's only fair.
So because
Life is
they
not
have
fair.
your sister's children, they should take in a new baby?
I only had 2 of my own kids.
Well, you gonna do
Now
whatever
I
you
have
want to
3.
do.
I honestly think that it's only fair.
How? Make sense of that.
Fair?
Mrs. Paul.
I'm
Mrs.
trying.
Paul.
I'm actually trying.
Hold on one second, Miss Paul. Mrs. Paul, you are asking some great questions, but they should come from me, okay?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm
Just,
sorry, Your
just give
Honor.
me a minute.
Okay.
Just give me a minute. I understand the frustration. You all are grandparents. I remember correctly, Mr. Paul retired,
Yes, ma'am.
and you all have inherited a newborn baby. So I can definitely understand the frustration. But
yes,
just
ma'am.
give me a moment.
And then, it's time for the judge to deliver some real wisdom. Van de Bee kindly points out that many parents juggle school and child rearing. It's not a special achievement, Kayla. It's called being an adult.
To get your daughter's side of the story here, okay?
Okay, yeah, because I should be living my best life right now.
You say that, baby.
Traveling, seeing the world.
I do not
They
necessarily
act
disagree
broke.
with
They
that.
always act broke. It's crazy.
Whether they act like they have money or broke, the point is that they have raised you and your sister. They should not be raising you and your sister's children.
Yes,
Exactly.
ma'am, I hear that, but I'm actually trying. I graduated high school.
Congratulations.
I'm in residency school.
Congratulations.
And Christy, on the other hand,
We're not talking about
Who
her.
knows? what
Excuse
she's
me,
doing in-
excuse me, we're not talking about
Okay.
Christy. We're here to talk about you. Let's not put any blame or anything on her. First of all, she's not here to defend herself.
Right?
Secondly, we're talking about a newborn baby here that belongs to you. So,
Yes, ma'am.
congratulations for graduating high school, being in school,
A year later.
but you're a parent now.
I'm there.
You're a parent now. And that's where I come in to make sure that you financially take care of this child.
Thank you.
Especially
understand.
since the child doesn't live with you.
Exactly.
And
I
hasn't
understand.
lived. She only kept him for a week.
A week, Your Honor.
Miss Paul, is that true?
Well, I have to get back to school.
So the answer is yes.
The judge drops some hard truths here. You're a parent now, so guess what? Time to support your baby. But Kayla's not feeling it. She's out here talking about living her best life, traveling the world like she's on a vacation, not a parent. Spoiler alert, that's not how parenting works.
I'm out here trying to save lives. I mean, yes, but
But you're not trying to save your own
Oh,
baby's life?
Exactly.
What make that make sense?
when I have the time, I see him.
When? When's
Yeah,
the last
when?
time you came and
I
seen
was
him?
just there last week.
After
For
what, a
5
month?
minutes?
That's besides the point. I will make time.
How is
if
that
I
beside
need
the
to.
point?
This is their first time bringing up the time situation to me. So when it becomes a problem and they let me know, then I will make time.
But hold on. Where's the father in all of this? Oh, wait, we find out that he's living it up in Hawaii with his wife. A classic case of, let's make babies but not raise them. Good times, right?
Okay.
It's-
But it's your baby. This is a baby. A 6-month-old needs a lot more time, attention,
Exactly.
feeding,
I don't have that.
diaper
That's why
change.
I gave him. Well,
Gave?
Well, you didn't give him. You
Gay?
left.
well, that's why he's with you all, because you all have time.
We don't have
You're
time.
retired. You have nothing but time.
We want to travel.
And live.
Well, take him with y'all.
Miss
He's
Paul,
6
Miss Paul,
months
Miss Paul,
old.
Miss Paul.
Yes, ma'am.
Your parents came in here not to waste my time.
Thank you.
You obviously, with everything you're saying, is wasting my time because it's making 0 sense. 0. Do
Who's
you
the
know
dad
how many
anyway?
parents have gone to school? Excuse me,
can't
I'm
speak
talking to
on
you. Address me.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Do you know how many parents have gone to school and have raised minor children? It happens every day, every single day. So you're not doing anything that's special. But since you're choosing this route, then your parents have to do what they have to do and make sure that you're at least financially supporting these children. Now, how much is it that you're making?
I make about $48,000 a
What?
year. Here they go.
They didn't even know you were making this kind of money?
I mean,
Answer the
not the
question.
one signing my
It's a
check.
yes or a no.
No,
You didn't tell your parents you're making this kind of money.
I didn't feel like I had to
Why would you feel like that?
because it's my name that's on the check and not theirs.
You know
my
what? Let me move over to your parents for
Okay.
1 second.
This little selfish little girl of ours. Oh my Lord.
What is this about? What type of relationship do you all have?
Well, we thought it was pretty good, but evidently it's worse off than I thought. I mean, we raised her to be a better person, but evidently she went off track somehow. But
Probably that year she went astray. That
probably,
year and a half.
yeah.
Okay.
She went astray for a year and a half
But
when
you're-
she was 16.
What I want to know is who's the father? I mean, what is the father doing? I mean,
Now let's get to the numbers. Kayla, who's apparently too busy being a globe-trotting young adult, is making $48,000 a year, and she didn't think it was important to tell her parents this little detail. So now, Judge Van de Bee is about to break it down for her. Time to face the facts, girl.
You know, that is a good question, Mr.
mean-
Paul. Where is this child's father?
Do you even know who
Probably
he
in
is?
Hawaii with his wife or something.
What?
Oh,
I mean,
Why?
he's married?
I said it was a mistake. I said it was a mistake.
Okay. Now
Don't call
it's
him
making
a
sense
mistake.
now.
Call what you did was a mistake, but the
Exactly.
baby is not a mistake.
exactly.
Fast forward to the magic moment where the judge reveals the amount Kayla owes. The grand total for child support, back pay, and insurance is, drumroll please, $1,021. Yep, that's right, $1,021 a month. Judge Van de Bee is not here for your excuses, Kayla. And guess what? Your parents aren't either.
Okay.
The only
Well, the mistake
boy
led
in the
to
family.
baby, so kind of all sound like a mistake to me.
Okay,
But-
well, you know what? I'm not going to mistake these child support numbers once I give them to you, okay? Now, you said you make about $48,000 a year, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that brings your gross to $4,000, making your net $3,356.08. Do you have any other children?
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
don't.
Mr. Paul, what was that?
Trust me, I don't, and I don't
I don't
plan
know.
on it.
She may have some more that we don't know about. So
Okay. Well, hopefully, if that's the case, you all do not have to take those kids in either.
thank you, Your Honor.
Miss Paul, I mean, this is ridiculous. You left that baby with your parents, do not provide any financial support, and then have the audacity not even to tell your parents how much money you're making.
I didn't
That's just
think-
wrong.
I didn't think that I had to tell them how much money comes into
No.
my account.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Really?
You're wrong, and I'm not going to sit up here and play like you're not.
In conclusion, the court sided with the grandparents, demanding that Ms. Paul fulfill her parental duties, both in terms of care and financial support. And that's it for today's episode of Court Drama where everyone loses. Remember, folks, if you're ever stuck in a mess like this, just remember, a court order is the gift that keeps on giving. But hey, at least you don't have to deal with it alone. See you next time, hopefully in less drama.